All right, guys, we are back. We're back. We are back for another Dokkan battle video. We are gonna go ahead and rainbow the god of the game, Glorio. Let's go. Got him rainbowed. Got him link level 10. Now, if you guys take a look at the build here, you'll notice something. Full offensive build. Now, typically, full offensive build, I mean, people will get salty at this forever, but, I mean, it's true. A build like this is not usually the best path towards winning, right? It's kind of a big thing. But for some characters who are so dominant, this will work very well. When Beast first came out, I mean, there was no bosses even close to challenging him. They did ramp bosses up quickly, but Beast is still obviously very difficult to bring down. Glorio, it's going to be a similar thing. He does have a weakness to boss AoE attacks and locking. Those two abilities could definitely get in harm's way for Glorio. But, I mean, if he's in slot 3, I mean, you're going to have him with at least a 60% chance to dodge after he attacks in slot 3, supporting the whole team. I think giving him crits could be a good thing, because we've now seen, just in the last year, 3, Fusion Zamasu, Supreme Magnificent Battle Beast Gohan, and Goku and Frieza. They keep doing this damage threshold. It seems like they love that, because it's a way they could kind of, again, kind of like artificially just, you know, push old characters down. Yeah, those old characters are sick. They're still usable, but sorry, you're just literally cut off from doing damage because we just made a random number that you have to get above. So crits can certainly be a factor in that. I think if you want to go a lot of dodge for Glorio, it'll work well in making him a little bit better defensively, for sure. But, I mean, maybe down the line I could look at that. If I can get away with giving a good character an offensive build like this, I will. Because I have, you guys have no idea how many equips of this level of just offense I have. I've got a ton of these. But like, you know, the additional and dodge and stuff like that, I don't. Because those are typically better for a lot of characters. Or at least the argument I would like to use is more conducive to winning, right? So we'll go with this. Full offensive build for Glorio. I can't imagine I'm going to regret this anytime soon moving forward. I mean, we'll see what 10th anniversary looks like. If every boss has AoEs or something like that, I might end up switching Glorio to dodge, but we'll see. Right now, I think this will more than suffice. Alrighty, guys, so we're jumping in. Oh, good, that's my Glorio right there. Perfect, not the friend one. What's our second rotation looking like? Oh, yeah, we're gonna work well there, too. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. Glorio, I don't know how long this video needs to be. Probably not very long. Glorio is ridiculous. He's insane. He's absurd. He's cartoonishly good. I mean, I don't, like, you know, how long are we gonna have these talks? Glorio's ridiculous, okay? Like, he's just going to show up. He's going to support like crazy. I think giving him crits can be a nice advantage when it comes to like a situation like this, because he really is going to be able to do a ridiculous amount of damage. Now, in a lot of fights, it's not always necessarily the best strategy to just kill the boss as quickly as possible. It's not. Right, especially when you get into the really difficult fights with challenging mechanics like Goku and Frieza or something like that. So let's definitely look out for that, right? When we do like a Glorio long video, I'm sure Glorio, we're going to be using Glorio a lot over 2025. Glorio is going to be in a lot of videos. I'm positive of that. So let's just keep an eye out on, like, is Glorio's damage going to be a huge problem for us? Like, is he doing too much damage? Are we getting to, like, these really nasty phases too fast? Because that's another thing we could look at with his crit. Good tank on my Beast right there. Yeah, nice. Remember, Glorio definitely did help that out. All right, so in terms of links, that's where Glorio's probably at his weakest. I don't know that it matters too much. Okay, super. Yep, super. Okay. Now, remember, Glorio, we did see it in the 55% video where it's just, technically, he could just do normal, and things could go bad. But, you know, now at a rainbow level, his damage is going to be higher. And we're also going to have the hidden potential system, which we'll be able to proc pretty easily, too. So I foresee, oh, well, there's hidden potential system, additional normal. No, wait, was that it? I think that was it. I think that was the hidden potential system, additional normal right there. Whatever. All right, that's still a lot of attacks. We're doing a lot of crits. We're doing a lot of damage. This, if it hits, which it didn't, he had 80% dodge right there. If that would have hit, we would have tanked it for almost nothing anyway.
Goku! Son! Goku! Son Goku-san! Goku!
All right. Yeah, so now we have, again, I do want to get footage of kind of like this other rotation as well, because remember, Glorio's support from last turn is hitting these characters on this turn. Now, Glorio's link set, yeah, his wink set. Well, hey, listen, everything is a W with this guy. But his link set is going to work a little bit more effectively with that. 17 and Golden Frieza are one of his better linking partners, and they're a pretty comfortable character we could just run in slot 2. That's not going to be an issue for us. So link set here, Brainiacs, solid support, Cold Judgment, Speedy Retribution, Shocking Speed, Master of Magic, and Fierce Battle. One other thing I think that's also important to mention is I think there's a very good chance that Glorio is going to get a lot better as we're going to get more Daima characters coming into the game, right? We're going to be getting more of these demon characters and stuff like that, and I mean, if any indication of today's Daima episode, I mean, we're going to get crazy stuff moving forward, right? I think, like, a lot of these demon characters are probably going to be very ridiculous, so I like, Glorio is probably going to be pretty huge. I think Glorio is... I just think he's major, man. Over the last year, I mean, most people just quickly understood how good Bulma was and how effective she still can be. Glorio, I mean, he's going to have a similar effect, man. He is. Bulma does have the added effect of being a Rainbow Orb Changer, which really helps. But Glorio's support is a full extra turn, man. I don't know. It's just ridiculous, man. Every character is going to look at their best, like, on Glorio's team. Like, characters are going to be looking better on a double 170% from Glorio's leader skill than if they're run on, like, a 200% leader skill. Like, it's like it's going to be the new type of showcase. Who's, like, a random character. Like, let me just look at, like, a character on Accelerated Battle. So it's going to be, like, I don't know, Tech LR Vegito Blue on Glorio's team. Level 10 Link 200%, like, showcase or something like that, right? Like, that's going to be a new style video. Okay, well, normal. We could get killed if he just has a million normals. But remember, Glorio has 50% dodge, just, boom, baseline. And then every super attack he does in the turn gives him an extra 10% chance to dodge. Looks like this is probably done. I don't know. I guess we'll just go into another fight. Maybe I'll try and just go into a longer fight. And we'll kind of just watch Glorio just, like, curb stomp stuff, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys, we're actually still here in the fight. I thought we would actually be at a different fight by now, but we are here on turn 4. This will be good. We'll actually get a chance to use Glorio's active skill. Now, I guess it'll be cool that we'll be able to kind of just, like, throw this out pretty early, right? Glorio's condition, I mean, if we could get at least... Well, I mean, I guess the luck that everyone pretends you have every time. Just 3 super attacks, right? And Glorio does 3 supers. He's able to do his active. Now, I don't think Glorio's active is very... I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think we're really ever going to see him do monstrous damage. There's not really a great tactical value to it. Unless... The big thing about Glorio's active is it does have an attack break. So, you know, right now, Goku and Frieza is a boss that literally always supers in slot 1, right? So, we could use Glorio's active, get rid of their super, and then boom, we could be good to go. Bulma, right? In the Bulma fight, like, if you could just survive before Bulma attacks you, maybe Glorio, we attack break that one attack at the start, then we stun her, boom, fight's done, right? Like, that's the biggest thing I think about Glorio's active. is his ability to kind of like neutralize, you know, that like one attack. So like maybe Gogeta would super right here right away, and UI Goku won't dodge, but you know, we're gonna just attack break it. Maybe. Let's play these. 17 and Golden Freeze is kind of a rare one, so I'll play this too, sure.
パカが足止めに随分と全力を出されたようですね。
もし俺が失敗してもお前がいればあとは大丈夫だと思ったからな。
信頼していただけて光栄ですよ。そろそろ終わりだ。
All right, so again, the main thing we're going to get from that is the attack break, which we'll be able to see right here. So remember, I mean, we're using these Glorio teams, we're doing these runs, and we just have this support drenched all over at pretty much all times, right? Like, it's a lot of these teams, I think, are going to be running pretty smoothly, thanks to Glorio. Now, Glorio, let's talk a little bit about Glorio's weaknesses. Okay, well, of course, we attack break, and then the super attack is the very next attack. Comedy, like always. But anyway, let's just pretend that the first attack was the super. Again, Glorio's weaknesses, there is a fight that can expose Glorio's weakness a bit, which is 17, and, or like the Goku and Frieza fight, right? 17 could lock Glorio in slot 1. Glorio would take a lot of damage before he attacks, but remember, at bare minimum, Glorio does have a 50% chance to dodge. He does. So it's like he's not defenseless. He can get exposed, but he's not completely defenseless. And then after he attacks, right, every super attack he does in the turn is giving him that extra 10% chance to dodge. Oftentimes in slot 3, he's going to have, you know, over 1 million, over 2 million, over 3 million. Like, his defense can be literally in the millions. And then also having, you know, 80% chance to dodge, 70% chance to dodge, something like that. So it's like, he's a character, he's able to do a ton of damage. He's able to have very impressive defenses. He's supporting the whole team. Again, really, like, Lynx is kind of just like the 1L, but Lynx are not that big of a deal when it comes time to talk about a character who is either a great defensive character or a great support character, right? Lynx are not quite as big of a deal for those types of characters. Let's just hop into another fight. Maybe that'll go long. I guess we'll do like the Family Kamehameha fight. Just kind of let Glorio go through. Remember, Glorio is stacking with his super attack effect too. But, I mean, it's going to take many turns because, remember, Glorio is kind of like we're going to be floating him at all times, right? So it's going to take a real long time. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. You know, we're going to do the typical long video. I don't know. Like, I don't even know that this video needs to be that long. Like, it's just like, I feel like Glorio is just like a very obvious, like, how dominant he is. Like, oh my god, right? Like, it's just very in your face how ridiculous he is. Let's just go into a fight and let's let him build up a little bit and then we can finish. Alright guys, let's just do another run right here, just get some more footage of Glorio. We could easily see some very, very, very crazy turns here with Glorio. Alright, so my Glorio is going to be here on the second rotation. You know, my Rainbow Level 10 Lynx one is the main focus that we're going to use for the video, obviously. What is the friend one at? So, like, Level 4 Lynx, got an offensive build like that. Yeah, I mean, one thing that's going to be awesome about Glorio is yet another character where I don't, like, there's not really a build where it's like, okay, we have a significantly less chance of winning because of it. That's going to be good, right? That's going to be really good. Okay, let me just cut to next turn where Glorio is. I kind of do want to make sure to get Glorio some of these rotations, right? Like, remember, he's going to work well next to Tech Ultimate Gohan, having both Brainiacs and Cold Judgment. We do have some characters where you can get a lot of effective power from his links, but we'll let the Glorios kind of go through, keep stacking, and build up quite some impressive stats here. All right, guys, here we are with our boy Glorio. Remember, there's a lot of different characters we'll be able to sort of play around with. I don't think we really need to worry about Gohan and Piccolo getting eradicated. This fight is a little weak towards the start. So I bet you we could get away with this fine. I don't think I'd regret it. And I'm curious to see what Goat Kalo is going to look like with a little bit of Glorio support. All right, so Glorio's going to have Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle Up. Let's go ahead and hit that for a little bit of HP. I don't think Gohan can get sniped in here. I don't think so. I don't think that these bosses are strong enough. This Videl, Trunks, and Goten. This Supreme Magnificent Battle was very weird in that it really does, to me, feel a little bit more like a playground than actually like, oh my god, like, you know, so tough, difficult, scary content. Again, it just kind of feels like like I said, a playground. Like, you're just kind of like dick around in here. It's sort of the way it seems. All right, so UI Goku will give a little bit of support. Remember Glorio, right? Glorio has a really powerful super attack, both super attack effect. Both Glorio and Goku have some of the best super attack effects in the game. Glorio's, he gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense damage, lowers enemy attack and defense, useful for Super Battle Royale Battlefield, and then he also gets a 9% attack stack and a 6% defensive stack in battle with every super attack effect. So we'll see Glorio kind of look better and better and better as the fight goes on, but because of the fact that we pretty much have to run him in slot 3, like if we're talking about him in terms of like always like a top 5 level or something like that, it's most definitely because of his effect in slot 3, right, where he's giving this ludicrous support. You know, because it's like for the next 3 turns, his support is covering everyone. I guess, again, in the 55% video, I did reference it. We had a turn where he supered, and then normal, 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 and then he got killed. But, I mean, people were saying, oh, this is less than a 1% chance to happen and stuff like that. It's like, okay. But, you know, yeah, okay. But I'm the bad guy for saying the game is all RNG. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, but then he can do this. Yeah! Rain down, bitch! Yeah, turn 1. This is a very good turn 1 performance. Obviously! Yeah, that's what that boy could do. And we gave him crits, so, ooh, a little spicy. No, please. Come on. So this is, he's got millions defense here. Yeah, plus 80% dodge. Even if he didn't dodge right there, he was taking nothing. So that was like a legendary Glorio turn we can get. And remember, he's getting stacks with every single one of those. So now Glorio's stats are going to look even better. And it's also not just what Glorio did last turn. Yeah, last turn. That was awesome, what Glorio did, right? That was definitely very impressive. Sweet. Great by Glorio. But here's the thing. It's not just what he did that turn. Glorio's support is now going to cover the rest of the team for the next 3 turns. Just ridiculous. Ludicrous character. All right, guys, we're on our next rotation here with our boy Glorio. Nice, beautiful rotation right here. I love this. So this is Tech Ultimate Gohan in a good spot where he's getting massive buffs by Brainiacs, all in the family, Cold Judgment. I still think that there's going to be limitations with him. Again, he's not as dominant as he once was. I think he can potentially serve a decent role like this. The other thing about it, too, is remember, Beast also has all in the family. So, right, like, you know, that defense will really help LR Beast as well. Especially if we're against like a very, very scary boss, right? All right, so let's do this. So Glorio's going to have some good links up with Tech Ultimate Gohan. So his stats are going to be working pretty well right there. All right, let's go ahead and see. Oh, what did we get? So, damn, we almost had the golden turn last turn. We got 6 attacks and 5 supers. So, the problem was we got the hidden potential system additional normal, huh? God damn that. I hate additional. Damn, dude, to open with a 6 super turn, that's the freaking dream, dude. Please, man. I mean, I'm very pleased with 5 supers. I will definitely, that's awesome. But like, damn, dude, we were so close, this close to greatness, man. The 6 super turn, dude. Yeah. Man. All right, let's go. Let's see what Glorio gets. Well, I'll probably make this the last run. Again, I don't know, like the Glorio video, like it's pretty obvious, right? Like Glorio kind of sits there, drops all these supers. We go, oh my god, wowie zowie, look at all the damage. You know, people, they love that damage. That, you know what the Dokkan community loves? They love a character who just goes super, 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 super. And it is fun when they're pumping out supers like that. But then to see that the attack stats rise, you know, it's like Physical Rose. Like, you know, when using Physical Rose, I was like, this is definitely fun when he gives you a good turn and, you know, he's doing, you know, a bunch of super attacks and then he gets up into the 20 and 30 million, stuff like that. But like just the way Rose was set up, the way his team was set up and things, it just never really got to play out that well for Rose once the Tana bottom meta kind of like, you know, evolved into what it is. Glorio, though, I mean, kind of being what Rose is, but he's more of like a slot 3 support character. I do think it just works perfectly for this type of unit. By the way, we're seeing the defensive debuff right there. That's from his super attack effect. Lowering enemy defense doesn't really do shit. Oh, damn. Glorio's having a really good video. Nice, dude. You know, lowering defense doesn't do anything, but lowering attack is very effective. Okay, so this right here, this is the guaranteed one, right? Right here. Every time he does 3 supers, he gets that guaranteed super. And then we're just getting these stacks, you know, stacks going up and up and up and up. Not bad, man. Glorio. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Dude, I'm liking what we're seeing. Hell yeah. Actually, hang on. Let's get this in the video, too. I mean, we don't have much opportunity to use this guy this often. Alright guys, we got ourselves another fresh turn for Goat Glorio. So we are going to be able to link up pretty decently like that. I will say I'm a little hesitant to pop Tech UI Goku's domain here, because if we do that, I mean, Glorio's not even going to get to attack. Glorio's not even going to get to attack. That's the biggest problem. It's difficult to like fully set up what I want to do, because the bosses just die like bitches. So, all right, let's just put Tech UI right there. Hopefully he doesn't fail us. Hopefully Piccolo doesn't kill Gohan and Goten. Hopefully Glorio gets to do his thing. So we're 9 super attacks in for Glorio. To do 11 attacks and get 9 supers, I'm not fucking complaining at all about that, dude. 11 attacks, 9 supers? Oh my god. We will never lose if we're getting supers at that rate, dude. Oh my god. I just feel this tingling sensation. That's the symbiote Spider-Man crawling onto my arms. Ooh, it feels good. Yeah, give me those supers. Okay, well, Piccolo, calm down, buddy. Now, remember, of course, Piccolo is getting all this support and shit by Glorio, man. These bosses are just food, man, to these characters now. Yeah, no crit. Good. Yup, additional normal, beautiful. That way Goat Leorio can actually get some supers in. No, stop, Piccolo. Okay, good. Good, Piccolo. All right, Goat, let's go. Ring it up. Come on, come. Supers, daddy. Just drop it. Yep, drop that finger. Just like Carnival Tech Broly, man. You know, here, look at this finger, and then it's just like death raining down. Yeah, when these are critting too. Oh my god, there's a little spice to it when it's critting, dude. Oh Jesus, calm down. Oh, what an insane character, man. He really, dude. He for real is like bro, I'm sorry. He's definitely top 5 in the game. Like there's no doubt. There's no doubt. He's top 5. It's too much. His impact is too much. It's too much. But it's just thinking about all the characters he's buffing. It's just too much, man. He's busted. He's really busted. All right. I don't know. That might be it, man. I don't know what else we really do. Like, this video does not need to be super long here. Glorio is just supporting all of our rotations, all the team, all the characters. Like, it's crazy. So, dude, I don't know. Glorio is on some weaker category teams he's going to buff. Certainly link set is a bit of an issue. Just while this turn is ongoing, is there anything else we really need to cover here with Glorio? I mean, we've gone over a lot of his abilities, right? Remember, every time he's attacking, you know, he just like the Rose effect, he's got that. Remember, he has that 80% dodge. He gets that guaranteed super right there. We used the active. We talked about it. We talked about his stacks, talked about his bad link set. I guess one other thing I could kind of mention here, Glorio's 200%. Certainly not that good. Just Daima Goku and his own. This is not a legit team, although Glorio does lead Battle Wits anyway. It's the same, like, right? So he only does have his own Glorio's own team and then Daima Goku's team. That's a huge thing for us to remember about him, right? But we'll see how that's gonna go. And remember, he doesn't have like restrictions and stuff like that. So he is just generally a massive buff to all these teams. Accelerated Battle is the one team that has kind of like a good raw. Well, I don't know. Battle Wits kind of does too, but like this is a great addition to these teams. Dude, I'm very excited for these Daima characters now. If they're gonna make them this fun and this good, man, this could be very, very crazy. Very crazy. I was gonna finish out the run. I didn't think we'd actually get back to Glorio here. This is cool. Okay, I mean, I guess I could use Beast's active and put Glorio in slot 1. But do we think that we could actually just kill them here with this? Let's see. I mean, Glorio's had a lot of stacks, so I mean, that'll certainly raise his damage up a little bit. Look at Tech Ultimate Gohan. Okay. Here, let's drop this. This should kill. We do have the full crit build, so he's going to have a good chance to crit, obviously. Let's see. All right, there we go. I mean, 13 million. Sure, I'll take it. I mean, we know how much, 13 million is. That's, oh, yeah. All right, Glorio. Yeah, Glorio's great. Again, I think he's, to me, feels like definitely like a top 5 overall level character in the game. I think Glorio is ridiculously good. I'm actually just straight up quite impressed with him. I like his kind of like, but I like both Daima characters. I think Goku is the one a little bit more that I kind of gotta, I don't know. Today, it's just like I'm looking at Twitter. There's a lot of talk about Daima, like the Daima episode. But I'm seeing, like, people are taking shots at this Daima Goku, man. He's much better than people give him credit for, dude. So, there's Glorio. Again, I think he's the best CUR. Like, I know, slot 1 is super important. No doubt about that. Right? Like, a character that could just go in slot 1 with their defensive ability is so goddamn important. And, I mean, certainly, too, another downside for Glorio, rotations. I mean, if we start the fight out and our rotations are double Glorio, I mean, that could be rough. Right? I mean, Glorio will still be effective defensively, like, in slot 2, or in slot 2 specifically. But his support only triggers in slot 3, right? Regardless, I love him. I think this guy is a tremendous, busted character. Let me know what you guys think of Glorio. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. This is a bad boy right here. Glorio is insane.